Hello there. I'm Eleanor Grace and welcome here to Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio. We've got a fabulous show here ready and waiting for you to interact with us. I will be getting a couple of callers coming through. We don't know where from. I don't know how that is going to sort of transpire, but we're going to do live readings. Now, for all of you, we're right at the beginning here, aren't we, of February. And this, of course, is Valentine's month. And the focus here for this month is all about the amethyst stone. I've got mine with me here. This is the amethyst crystal ball, and just want you to see that there. Lots and lovely shades of violet, indigo and purple as it picks up the lights here from the room, the room where I am. This is my room at home, working from home, and I'm coming from London in the United Kingdom. And we're all wishing everybody well all over the world, everybody in the States, and of course over in Australia, Canada, Europe, and here too in the UK. We're all battling the same problem with coronavirus, and we've all got a lot further to go, I feel. So amethyst is our stone for this month, and this I'll be using in our readings here today. And the amethyst crystal is associated with Neptune, the god of water, and was given that famous sort of name, really, associated with St. Valentine's by the Romans. And the Romans dedicated the amethyst crystal as a gemstone to the god of the waters. And of course, it represents the moon, and it represents all of those mood swings, the tides, the waters across the earth. Amethyst in those times was regarded as more prominent and more valuable than diamond was. So this goes back through the ages as the most precious stone, and it represents the faithful, loyal love that is in our hearts. That was the same with St. Valentine, and it represents the order of things, everything being faithful and a wonderful sense of loyalty. So loyalty, love, and this lovely healing sense with the amethyst crystal. So I'm going to be using this amethyst crystal here for you throughout our readings here this evening. And just to let you know that now we have an awful lot of change that's around us here for this month, for February, that we need to be getting ready to attract that change to us. And we've got some tips as to how to do that. One of the first things that you should do is make an intention. Decide upon what it is that you want to change in your life. Is it your love life? Is it your job? Is it your home, your career? Is it your friends? What is it that you want to change? Perhaps it's just something about you that you want to change. And that's an important aspect, isn't it? Self-revelation. So what is it that you want to change now? I think that you are ready to take on my top tips. And as we go through today's show, I'll be giving you a little more indication. But right now, we've got Christina in Davenport, Iowa. Hello, Christina. Welcome to the show here. Hello,
Thank
Christina.
you.
Hi. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, great. It's getting colder here in London, but yes, I'm very, very well. We're all doing well here. So do you have a particular question in mind that you would like me to think about and focus on during your reading here, Christina?
Yeah, my father passed away, and we didn't always see eye to eye, and I just have some unanswered questions.
Okay. All right. So was this a recent passing as well, Christina? Because I feel that the spirit all around you all the time. Okay.
It's actually coming up on the anniversary of his death, so.
Ah, okay. It's always very sad. It's always a very difficult time
2003.
because you've got your memories, you've got your particular needs still from him, and I feel that he didn't leave that part. That parting wasn't good. However, look what
No,
you've got here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is coming through from the tarot. Now, when you get that, it's a really important indication that your times are changing in your life, and reaching this anniversary of your father's passing is something that you perhaps wouldn't have expected would also bring in a lot of change for you, but it is going to. So this springtime, February, March, this month and March, it's all about you wanting now to take action. And we've got this card here for you, and this is about you being quite innovative, taking some thought and having a plan of action. And you're going to put that in place this February. There's a certain place that you're going to. This would be a memorial stone or a church that you will be attending. Your father's around you now. Who is Tom? Who is Thomas around you,
um,
Christina?
he's a friend of mine that passed away almost a year ago too.
Ah, well, Tom is here for you today, love. He's here. And he's just coming in and saying, hello, hi. Christina, don't worry so much, he's saying. And it's such, he's got your father, he's got hold of his hand. I can just feel him
Oh,
pulling him this way. And he captured him, I feel, similar time that they passed, but he was younger. So I think
yeah,
your dad was lost. I think he just got lost. Um, his throat was bad, wasn't it? He couldn't speak. I don't feel as who was it that couldn't speak? Was that you? You couldn't speak,
my
could
dad.
you?
When my dad passed, I got the call. His kidneys and liver shut down, and he was already gone by the time I got to Arkansas. So
Uh,
I had to make a choice to let him go, and I feel like I murdered him.
yeah, I know, but it's just there's no words, was there? There was no words. I've got
There
that
was
throat.
nothing they could do for him. They said he was
No,
gone, pretty much. I mean,
no, no. Um, your goodbye, don't be worrying now with your dad. Thomas is saying here that your goodbye was in your heart, okay? That he felt that and he knew that and he listened to you. He listened to you. Your dad listened to you in the last couple of days before he passed. He just listened and he heard you. So, whatever it was that you were thinking, feeling, he knew, Christiana. He knew that you were sensitive. He didn't want you to feel so upset because people have to pass into the next world. They have to go. And it was his time. And he didn't want you to be lost. He didn't want you to feel any worse than he actually did. So I think
I,
this
I guess one of my
was
questions is why didn't he tell me he was sick, that he was going to die?
he didn't tell you, did he?
You know,
That's why
I
I
didn't
had
know.
him.
It was very sudden to me.
Yeah. That's why I had him not being able to speak. He was too proud to
Yep.
tell anybody that he was unwell. He wanted to remain fit until the day he died, and he wanted everybody to think of him that way. And maybe that's your best memory to have of him, of your dad
I
as
mean, yeah.
well, to think of him as alive and fit and well and thriving, whereas you have that spirit within yourself. You're strong, you're like him, and you will be strong for your family too. But here I feel that Tom is just coming in and saying, look, don't worry, he's fine, everything's sorted, he knows where he is, and he's gone into a world that he understands. And that's what
Yeah.
Tom is saying to you. None of us here on the earth plane in this life know exactly what that is, but what I can see is that this is a very, very light place, and it's a very much around that spiritual connection. You will be laying something I don't think it's flowers. I think it's like a tablet or maybe a letter, but something that's written you're going to dedicate here to your father. And you will be sad just for a short time, but this spring full of changes now for you, and you can't avoid those changes either. You have a lot to grow in, a lot to give, and I think really, Christiana, for you, it's a time of a blessing. The Wheel of Fortune here just makes everything turn around for you. Let's quickly just have a look here into the amethyst crystal. Can you see that crystal there? Probably on screen if you're watching on screen. The purple lights that are around are very telling of your heart, and I feel that you have a great deal of opportunity that is now showing here for you. And I feel that this opportunity is abundant. So what I'm seeing here is a really strong sense of purpose as well that is going to be given to you. And I think that's what you need. Is there a new job here, Christiana? Are you looking for a new job? Because there's an opportunity that's
Actually, no, I'm
coming.
disabled.
Pardon?
I'm disabled. I'm actually not looking for work, but
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to be asked to do something that fills your days. It's like a job. It's, it doesn't have to be paid work. It's something that
okay.
you are engaging in, and you're going to be really successful at this, but you will be helping others. There's a lady that is coming forward here for you, and she's got an L around her name as well. I think that could be Leslie. It's that sort of name. So look,
No, but my
Leslie.
grandma who passed, her name was Lillian.
Ah, okay, that's what it is then. Because I was going to go to Linda, Leanne,
Linda?
or
My aunt?
Leslie.
Oh, my aunt Linda?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right, we've got your family here now then. Well, I love that. I do like to see a plan come together. So we've got Linda and we've got Lillian too. Now, were they great cooks, were they? Because I've got lots of food all around, just suddenly up in the air, pancakes in particular. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have pancakes over there, and that, it's now time for celebrations. But yeah, is your leg poorly? Is it been hurting quite a lot? Because
my,
you've got some
has what
soothing
been hurting?
here in your
I'm sorry,
leg.
what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
the soothing here in your leg, Christiana. So, spirit are coming in, all of the families arrived, and God bless you. And just keep strong now, and be very positive.
okay.
Life is getting good for you, really is. Watch your leg
Okay.
though, and make sure you put cream on it. Okay.
I
Bye
will.
bye then.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye bye. Okay, so now we're going to Jamie. Hello there, Jamie. You're through to Eleanor Grace here in London. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Manchester,
Ah, in the
in
UK.
England.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm in the home counties here, Jamie. So just outside London. So welcome
Okay.
to the show. And do you have a particular question that you would like to ask now, Jamie?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Go on then.
I just want to know if me and my girlfriend Abigail got together.
Okay, all right. What's her name again? Was it Abby?
Abigail, yeah.
Abigail. Okay, I thought it was. I thought I heard Abigail. All right, let's have a look at you, Jamie, and Abigail together. Oh, let's hope. Let's hope. Fingers crossed now. Shuffling for you. It is St. Valentine's month, you know. This is the time that we will know. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. That's a complete picture. You want to have that picture. You want everything going round and round and round you, so that you can just grab her. It's all about change. It's all about changing your approach, your attitude, but truth is coming out here. And this, I feel, is a lovely picture actually for you, Jamie. I will show you these cards if you can see them. Firstly, you've got the number 10. That's this complete picture. So you've asked your question, 10 days or the 10th of the month. So I'm going to go to the 10th of February, very important time. You do have to open up, Jamie. You will have to tell the truth about your feelings. So you're just going to have to come out with whatever it is that is on your mind, and don't be worried or
Okay.
concerned. Really, you've done too much of this. Look, you are the hermit here, and you've been soul searching too much. Let's bring it down so everybody can see. But the hermit card here is really all about you digging deep and not being confident enough to actually say what you think. Now, with Abigail, she seems to be sort of quite an intellectual person, quite clever, but a bit flighty, somebody who would not be coming across as being overly sincere. And I think that you're worried that she's got somebody else. Is that true? Are you thinking that she might have gone off with an ex or somebody else?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, here you are. You're back in contact with each other. You're talking to each other here. And this is really great times that you're able to communicate your desires. Who is Sandra? Is she in your life, Jamie?
No, not that enough. No.
Okay, well, Sandra is a person that you will be speaking to. She's important. She's a signpost for you. She could be a friend of Abigail's or somebody that you are going to meet that is going to make you feel better. You've got the star card here. This is the lady that you are going to be encountering. So, Abigail, yes. You've got good communication with her. I feel, let me just look now into the crystal because we have got St. Valentine's Day here, and the amethyst crystal is really, really strong, really quite amazing. If you look into the center, you can see those indigo colors, and we're also looking for the inclusions. I've got the moon here. Nighttime's important for you. I don't think you're sleeping very well right now. However, that is not your fault. I think that it's really a restless time. You're worried and concerned. Abigail, very much on your mind, but she has connected with somebody from her recent past. Somebody else is in the picture. And I think you have to win over her affections. It's easy, actually, for you to do. She's a bit sort of up in the air, a little bit flight of fancy, but clever girl. So all that you would need to do is really be persuasive and send her some lovely gifts and some tokens. She likes to have tokens of admiration and tokens of affection. And that's it. That's all that you have to do. It's not going to be difficult. She's going to speak to you. And I feel that she's a lovely person. And this is what I want to remind you of, that the two of you are speaking. So communication is important. And once you have that communication, friendship will develop and friendship will become much, much more of that union. The indigo crystal says to me you have a deep heart. And also the two here of cups is giving you conversations, which these are Victorian cards. They're very old fashioned. And I think that's what you've got to do. You've got to be that old fashioned person, sort of doing the courtship. She'll be impressed. She will be impressed. Roses definitely for the start. Now, that's what you've got to remember, and what I can see here in the crystal. She does think about herself very much as the star of the show, as the person who needs to have all of the attention. So, in the first instance, that's what you need to give her, Jamie, as much attention as you can possibly manage. But you might get bored with that. I am going to say that to you. You might just get a little bored with having to be the one that gives all of the time. She must be a very attractive girl. Is she, Jamie? Is she really
Yeah.
attractive? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will always worry you, whether she's got other admirers. But the way to her heart is making her laugh. And you've got a wicked sense of humour. I can see that here. Sandra, that's a very important name. I even want to say it's got two S's. So it's really, maybe her surname will begin with S as well. You will have to email the show and let us know. You can find out all of the contacts when you
Okay.
made your
So
inquiries to the show. Yeah,
okay, so just
go on.
to just correct, we do get back together.
Yeah, 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 you do.
Yes.
But
And
you've got to
this will
send.
happen on the 10th of Feb.
Sorry, I say that again, please.
And this will happen on the 10th of Feb.
I think the 10th of February is a good signpost for you. That's your date. That's the one that is going to really be able to rock your world. So great omens on the 10th of February for you, Jamie. So just before Valentine's, but get those presents, send those first. You know, really do go to town, whatever you can do. Not over the top with words, just gifts. That's what is going to impress Abigail. And I do feel that you have got lots of time as well on your side here. Um, is there a party that you're going to? I know that we're not really allowed to in lockdown, but maybe this is a virtual party, but there's a big one
I'm
that's
not too
coming
sure
up.
because I work on railway, you see, so I'm not able to drink. So
Oh no, it wouldn't be that. It's virtual. There's no drinking or anything involved.
uh,
It's online. So there's a lot of people all coming together here, Jamie.
well,
And
yes, we're doing that now. Me, my brother, my sister, her. We're on a game and Xbox party. Yeah, we're
yeah,
doing that right
yeah.
now.
So oh good, great. So you're all
That's
together
happening right
and you
now.
yeah, and it seems to me, I mean, you might, sort of share a joke and a laugh, and that's where I think that she is going to enjoy a little bit of sort of fame and notoriety. It's looking good, Jamie, here for you. Don't lose heart. Sometimes,
So,
as females can be fickle, bit fickle, just want to
hmm,
have, a bit more love and attention. That's all. Go on. What were you going to ask?
so, so what date approximately did we get back together? Because the other person in our life, our ex-boyfriend, Purik, she keeps telling me that she loves him and she wants to be with him. And she told me today it's going to take a while. You know, if anything's going to happen between me and her, it's going to take an awful lot of time. She doesn't
Yeah.
trust me due to our last breakup and stuff, and it's going to take
Mm,
time for me to try and win her back. It's what she told me
mm,
today, and that she loves this choleric
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Okay,
Um,
well,
so just
let me
before
just
them,
answer that.
well,
All right, let me just answer that because you've got the star card
thank you.
here, and this is Abigail. And Abigail is behaving at the moment in a really quite a young way, not childish, but you know, petulant. That's how I want to describe her. And I think, yes, of course, she's going to say all of these things to you because she wants you to really respond in a very significant way. She wants you to be the person that says, okay, I'm going to come and sweep you off your feet. I'm not going to let you go back with this other guy. You know, he's let you down before, and my love is true and my love is strong. And that's what you have to impress upon her. And I think you have to be aware of looking for signals now and look for the actions, Jamie, and don't listen to the words. And that is always important. What a woman wants from a man, she wants you to be dynamic and not to be running away, really, from this proposal of a competitor for her affections. And that's what she's doing. She's making you think, well, okay, shall I give up then? Shall I just say, oh no, I can't be bothered with that? Too much competition. She wants you to fight for her, Jamie. And that's where you will succeed, where others may be too faint hearted to go for further and to persevere. So don't be that person. Don't back off. do be prepared to say, it's okay, I know you love that other guy once, but you can love me too. Be strong now in your affections, because that union is there, and her behavior is really just reflective of this child, that inner child that wants to have a big dreams and wants to have everything happen for her easily. And that's your task. That's why I think there's so many gifts that she wants to have. You may get bored with that. That's all I'm going to say on that one, because that's a little bit further down the line and not something for now. So looking here at your crystal, the number 10 is important. 10th of February is very significant. I do want to give you Sandra as well. She's another option here for you, not for Abigail, but for you. And you needn't dismiss that, because it's very important to have choices in life, and very significant for you as well. So here we have a really great picture for you, and thank you now for coming in on the show, and also for joining in with this amethyst crystal ball as well. And Jamie, if you can still hear me, don't give up. It's always very, very difficult to, get back together when you think that there's competition around. But I will say this to all of you out there that are struggling in relationships at this time. We are doing things and saying things that may be quite hurtful to our loved ones, because we're testing them. We're testing our own love and our own strength and our own fortitude that we do need to have here in these difficult times. But remember that we're in St. Valentine's month. Remember that our watchword here is all about the amethyst crystal, and I've got mine here today. Do try and get some of yours as well. Get some amethyst crystals off the internet or at your local shop. The amethyst is all about healing, love, faithfulness and belonging. And thank you very much now as well to my readers, my viewers here today. Thank you for watching me, and also to Christiana and the family and spirit that came through, and to Jamie here in Manchester in the UK. I will see you same time next week, and enjoy our shows from some of the top mediums and psychic readers in the world. And that's here at A1R Radio, and of course Moonstruck TV, where you will be able to watch us all live, and you will also be able to replay the videos. Go to my website, gracedestiny.com, and Eleanor Grace on Psychic Evenings Facebook page, and you'll see me live there. So looking very much forward to seeing you again next week, and have a great week, won't you, all of you? Remember to get your crystals all charged up, ready for Valentine's. So bye for now. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye. Bye.